To make the vegan sponge cake, you're going to need 400 grams of self-raising flour, 200 to 240 grams of caster sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 400 milliliters of almond milk, or any non-dairy milk will do fine, 160 mils of a flavorless oil. I'm using vegetable oil, but you can also use sunflower oil, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. So to make the birthday cake, we're going to use a spring-form tin. This is about 8 inches in diameter, and also a sandwich tin. So we're going to have like a shorter piece on top of the cake because you're going to layer it. So you need those two. So you grease those two first of all. Then into a bowl, you put all of the dry ingredients, so the self-raising flour, baking powder, and sugar. Stir all of that until it's combined, because you want to make sure, in particular, the baking powder is combined into all of the mixture, and the same with the sugar. You want to make sure it's combined. So you give it a good stir like that. You've obviously already preheated the oven for this, and the oven is preheated to 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 4. So good stir like that, and then you're going to add all the wet ingredients. So you add to the almond milk, you add your vanilla, and then you pour that into your mixture, and then you pour your oil, and that's those done. And then you give that a good stir. Now you don't want to over mix this, you're just stirring it until it's combined. So what you're looking for is that there's no dry pockets of flour. So you give it a good stir like this. There you go. So I usually do it like this to look for the dry pockets of flour. Can't see any, give it one another stir. Put that to the side. And then first of all, you're going to fill up the smaller baking tin. You don't need to fill it all the way to the top, just enough to kind of cover the bottom, because it will rise. That to the side, and then with the larger one, the deeper baking tin, you put everything else into it. Scrape it all down so you don't waste any of the mixture. There you go. And once that's done, I'll show you what you do next. So you just drop it onto the surface to get rid of the air bubbles. And do the same with the other one. Then you pop those into the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. So this is going to have 3 layers of cake altogether. So there's a layer of cake, raspberries, and then there's another layer of raspberries here before we put the top on, and then we're going to do buttercream icing over the whole thing. So these raspberries are going to help cut through the sugar and give it a bit of freshness to this. So right, so there we are. So now we're going to put the top layer on. You're going to do that carefully so it doesn't break. There we go. I am pleased with that. Alright, so we have the 3 layers, 1, 2, 3, and that feels quite stable. Alright, so now we're going to put buttercream over the whole thing of our birthday cake. So for this I'm using a offset spatula. I'm just going to ice it. This is buttercream icing. This is vanilla buttercream that I'm using. So basically, easiest way to do this is to put a lot on the top and then smooth it down the sides. It takes a little while. And the good thing about this, it will hide any imperfections. It's amazing what you can get rid of, what you can hide with some buttercream. And just keep going until you've covered the entire thing. I've got my turntable here, so that's easier to get the right direction. So once you've done this, this is kind of called the first layer. I think it's called the dirty icing, or the crumb coating this is called. So this will kind of sort out all the crumbs that come through when you're icing. So there's going to be another layer over this which will be much smoother. So I'm crumb coating it now, and then I'm going to put it into the fridge for a couple of hours to set, and then we will take it out and do the final layer. It's been in the fridge for 2 hours. You can see it's a bit set. It's set. So now we're going to put on the second layer of buttercream. It's slightly lopsided, so I'm going to have to compensate for that. But it will still taste amazing. So now that the icing, the first layer is set, it's much easier to put the second layer on. And I've got it on a turntable here, and the turntable makes it super easy to ice it. I just got the turntable in a set from Amazon. It was really easy to get hold of one. So I didn't put much, but I just put strawberries in the layers in between. I didn't put any buttercream in the layers in between because there's a lot of buttercream that I'm using to ice this cake. So this is a good thing about having the turntable, so it's easy to smooth it out. So I have one of these tools, which is what you use to smooth out the sides. So I've never used one before actually, so let's see how this works. Not bad. Supposed to do it in one movement. I've got the gap there. Right, let's try it again. For the top, that looks quite good. It's quite reasonable. Okay, so let's go around it once more with the tool. So it's more or less covered. It has got a few little imperfections, but overall it doesn't look too bad. Now for the sprinkles to decorate. So that's what it looks like after I've done icing. So now we're just going to sprinkle some confetti sprinkles all around the edge. So I want to have some around the sides. So I'm just using my tweezers to put some on the sides. Actually, if I just throw it at it, it sticks. Just have to throw it quite hard to make sure it sticks. It's actually not bad, so you just have to throw it hard and with purpose and it will stick, I promise you. As you're about to throw it, let go so that the confetti spreads apart, like that. And whatever falls off, you just scrape it back up and throw again. Just make sure you throw it really hard and it's fine. There's that nice party feel to it. Now I'm going to place the happy birthday candle on top. There you go, and that's it. How to make a vegan birthday cake. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and just before you go, let me tell you about some things that I do that might be useful for you. Watch my TV series on Amazon Prime. I have a 3-part series on Amazon Prime called Kirly-Sue's Global Kitchen, which features some delicious vegan recipes, and it's filmed on location in London and also in Jamaica. Get a copy of my kids' cookbook. I have a vegan cookbook for kids and parents which won the Wise Woman Award. It has easy to follow recipes you can make for your children. Now, vegan cooking for children is easier than you think. In my book, you will find simple and easy to follow recipes using ingredients that are easy to find and are probably already in your kitchen cupboard. I have a vegan cookbook on Amazon called Kirly-Sue's Sweet Treats. Many people ask, what kind of desserts can vegans have? They seem not to be able to think beyond fruit salad. As lovely as fruit salad is, there are many more options, and vegan desserts can be real culinary delights. In my book, I've put together a selection of recipes for sweet treats that are easy, tasty, and fun to make, including cookies, cakes, and smoothies, as well as desserts that range from fresh and healthy to deliciously decadent. Brand deals and collaborations. I've worked with many brands over the years and I'm always happy to consider more. I love doing collaborations with different brands and helping them to promote their product, and anything that is suitable for vegans or is a sustainable product, please reach out to me. My email is in the description box below. Bookings for film and TV. I have been working in television since I was 7 years old and I love doing television. I have appeared on film and TV many times. I am a member of the British Actors Equity Association and I'm also on Spotlight. If you'd like to see the link to my Spotlight so you get details of my agent, if you want to book me for film or television, click the link in the description below. I do cooking courses, one-off classes and also a number of classes across a number of weeks, and I do that for many different groups: corporate, schools, colleges, different kinds of groups, religious groups, any kind of group of people who want to learn to cook vegan food. I'm more than happy to do a course for you or a one-off class. If you're interested in booking me, please see the email in the description box below. I'll be more than happy to discuss with you. I have a number of different books on Amazon. I have a range of different recipe journals, and I also have a meal planner on there as well. Links are in the description below. Go and have a look. And finally, follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, LinkedIn, you name it, I'm there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll see more videos just like this one. Eat good, eat clean, eat blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you next time. Bye.